Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of our Leadership Gems. I hope you watched the three previous episodes and you got value. Again, my name is Tinola Akenon. Today, we'll be talking about another interesting gem. It's about work ethics of a leader, or work ethics in leadership. I believe we are familiar with that word, work ethics. I mean, it's used it's quite common in the professional world. I mean, we talk about work ethics, work ethics. So what's our work ethics? I mean, there are a set of guiding principles, moral compass that guides how a leader behaves and how they set standards for their people, for their team members. Remember, as we've previously said, leadership is about you. How you set standards, how you make decisions becomes a culture in your team. Work ethics are very critical to how a leader makes decisions. It's your signature. It is what introduces you even before you open your mouth to speak. It is what forms the impression that people, your team members, have about you. And so I'll speak about some core elements of work ethics. We have a lot of them, but I'll just speak about 6 or 7 of them. I mean, I used an acronym REPAIR-D, REPAIR-D. I like to use acronyms because it helps with retention. R stands for respect, E, excellence, P stands for professionalism, A stands for accountability, I stands for integrity, the other R is for responsibility, and D is for diligence. This core element of work ethics makes a leader and forms the culture of the team. So what is respect? Respect the due regard you give to your team members, to your people, how you treat them, how you regard and value their time, their rights, and all of the above. Respect should not just be down top, it should go both ways. The people should respect the leader, and the leader should also ensure that they respect the people. Then we go to E, excellence. I mean, like they say, excellence is not just an act. We should get to a level where excellence becomes a habit, where excellence becomes a culture in the team. Excellence is striving for the highest standard in all tasks, in all we do, in everything we do, in the way we dress, in the way we approach issues, in the way we talk to team members, in the way we communicate. We should strive for the highest possible standard. And remember that leadership is about influence and inspiration. The more you chase after excellence, your team members automatically follow suit. Then we go to professionalism. Professionalism is how you show up. How do you show up as a leader? How do you communicate? I would say professionalism is a title, is the standard you wear. It's for anchors, your decision making. Professionalism also speaks to your competence. It's all around your competence, your character. And then would move to A, accountability. Accountability is about your responsibility. Responsibility by Stephen Covey says ability to choose your response at every given time. Accountability is about owning outcomes, not shifting blames, modeling the ownership mentality. Even your team members' failure becomes your failure. It's not about shifting blames. It's not about passing the buck. It's about owning it. When someone fails in the team, everybody fails. Then we go to I, integrity. Like they say, integrity is a currency. You should spend it wisely as a leader. Invest in it consistently and ensure you don't go bankrupt in character. Integrity is about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. When you say A, people can believe you because Any day, anytime, the A stands. When you make a commitment, a promise, you stand by it. People can hold on to your word any given day. Integrity is what makes a leader. A leader that loses integrity has actually lost influence and inspiration. Then we go to the other R, which is reliability. How reliable are you? Can your team members depend on you when you give them your word? Reliability is also about how you carry out your given task on time, ensuring that the quality is also of high standard. When a leader becomes reliable, is dependable, automatically rubs off on the team members. It always remember the leader's character becomes the culture of the team. Then we go to D, diligence. Even the Bible says, "Seest thou who is diligent in his work, he will stand before kings and not mere men." Diligence. Every house of greatness has a cost, and the cost is diligence. How diligent are you? Do you pay attention to details? Do you pick the details? What your team members overlook, do you pick it? Do you see ahead of your team members? I mean, if a leader can incorporate the 7 elements in their leadership, it will become a culture in the team. And the culture is what lasts longer, like a perfume, even in the absence of the leader. Work ethics are very critical. Ethics are not just rules, they are roots that anchors your decision, that anchors the standards, the behavior of not if just the team lead, of not just the leader, but of the entire team themselves. So as a leader, you must be grounded in work ethics. They might not be seen, but they are very essential to the sustainability of the team. They are very essential to your influence as a leader. Remember, you don't force influence. You don't manipulate people into influence. It is how you show up. It is who you are. It is the standard you set for the team that determines that determines if your people are willing to follow you. Work ethics hates your credibility, where people can hold your word, where people can hold brief for you even in your absence. In summary, I would end with this quote. Ethics are not rules, they are roots. When success tempts you to drift, ethics are the elements that anchors you, that makes you stay grounded. Ethics are the roots, and your leadership outcomes are the fruit. So thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you got value. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a beautiful afternoon. See you next time. Enjoy your week.